Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to High Top Sports NASCAR, and happy race week, I guess you could say, as we are a week out from the great American race, the Daytona 500. We've made it. We got a lot to talk about. I know weather is going to be a big concern for a lot of people. We saw what it did to last week's race, and it just feels that the Daytona 500 always has some kind of rain issue. It did last year, at least for myself, when I went to the Gatorade Duels. So we'll see if that plays a factor this week. There was some projection for some rain. I'm not a weatherman, but we can at least talk about it. I give my thoughts and opinions of living in the state of Florida. Is it going to be an issue? Corey Heim locks themselves in a deal with 2311. We'll discuss that. And then I got a couple cool clips we're going to talk about. Kyle Petty speaks and get some thoughts on Carson Hocevar, and I'll also show you a clip from back in the day just to get us into that speed week, race week type of feel. Let's roll the intro. Let's get into it. Come on. Well. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We just surpassed 300 subs over the last couple of days. You guys really enjoyed the last video. Really appreciate that. So continue to show your support by smashing that subscribe button. Trying to get to 1,000 subs by the 500. We probably won't get there, but you know, some's got a dream. We got to get after it. Corey Heim, big time breaking news here, is set to race for 12 races for the 2311 team in a 67 Toyota Camry car headed into this year. He'll part-time race between truck and now, of course, the Cup Series. So I don't know how many races are necessary in the truck just yet. That'll be that hasn't been announced from my understanding, but we will see him across a handful of Cup Series. You can see Daytona 500, which I'm excited to see. I think he's been racing the neon green 67 Robin Hood Toyota, which will be fun to see. Then we've got Kansas, Texas, Charlotte. Would have loved to see him at Atlanta, but I don't get to pick and choose here. Charlotte, Nashville, two great tracks there. San Diego, I believe that's the road course, if I'm not mistaken. Chicagoland, again, no longer the road course, going back to the track. Indianapolis, Daytona, Darlington, Charlotte, and Homestead at the end of the year. So he'll be back to Daytona to wrap up the season as well. So good for him. Again, this is somebody who had 12 wins last year, the Truck Series, had a historic year. So a lot of eyeballs were looking at him. And I love this for the 2311 team. This is a team that I'm very excited about what they're able to do. I think they've got a great team thus far. Tyler Reddick, in my opinion, is one of the top drivers in NASCAR right now. I think he's right underneath that elite threshold. Bubba Wallace has made some leaps and bounds over the last couple of years. Riley Herbst is a little unknown, didn't have the greatest, I would say, rookie year last year for 2311. Hopefully he can kind of build on what he was able to do. And now if you're able to add a young up-and-comer like Corey Heim to the mix, this is a nice little core four group you've got. Obviously, they just got past that entire dilemma with NASCAR, able to preserve their charter. So we're really excited to see what 2311 can do. I think they're great for the sport, perfectly, to be quite honest with you. So excited to see what he is going to bring to the table, and if he can have a great half rookie year, I guess you can call it, go full time next year. These three, and again, we don't know, Riley's unknown in my opinion, but those three right there with Corey Heim, just because of the potential that is there, along with Bubba and Tyler Reddick, could start cracking into that top 16. I expect 2311 to have 2 playoff cars this year and be in some serious contention on that. So keep your ears and peeled on that. 7 people in here. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe. We got Tyler Bohannon, Ashton. We got No Leak Reaper, Go Logano, and Colin, Go Gators. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Good to see you on this beautiful Sunday evening for our live show. Now, the big issue here or concern is obviously the weather heading into Daytona. A couple days ago, there was projection about 60% chance of rain on Sunday. Now, it was projected between 12 and 1 p.m., so I wasn't too concerned about that. And again, this is for Daytona Beach. Scattered showers gets everybody a little panic, gets everyone a little bit worried. And I get it, all right? Daytona just, I don't know what it is. It's beautiful weather all week long. I mean, we are just sunshine right now. It is just pristine. This Sunday's perfect. Why could it have been this Sunday, right? Is the mindset behind it. Here's where we're at right now, all right? Again, I'm no weatherman, so I don't want to get yelled at for this things, but here's how it looks right now. As of now, there are no rain projections for Sunday. You can see there's a cloud there, so they anticipate some cloudiness, which may not be too bad, but the rain's already moved off from what it was a couple days ago. And that is just kind of Florida in a nutshell. We could check this thing in about 2 or 3 days, and it could be completely different. So my point of this, why showing this and wanting to discuss it, is that it'll be a discussion throughout our videos this entire week, because that is always a big factor for the Daytona 500 is how the weather is going to be. But I feel pretty confident what I'm seeing thus far. I think we'll be okay. Last year we had some major kind of like a big band that was sliding through early in the week. Early in the week, we saw it coming. I think we're going to be A-okay headed into Sunday. Knock on wood. Obviously, you don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but we'll keep an eye on it. I'm 30 minutes away, okay? So I can give you a full scope, a full rundown if you guys are far away, trying to get a feel. It is Florida, so who knows? It could wake up on Sunday and have a completely different personality and feeling headed into Sunday. So don't hold that against me, all right? But I feel pretty good about it thus far from what I can tell, so no need to panic there. We got two clips I want to play here. One clip shows back in the day, and I always love this. This is what I love Speed Week for, is just you kind of forget how fast these guys are going, right? And I don't know when this was shot. Somebody tagged me in it, and I think it was Scott, and I don't know who tagged me in it, but I loved it. It's showing them going down in a convertible, going through Daytona 500, and I think it's Labonte going by at 200 miles an hour. But they showed that compared to like somebody driving past you going 70 miles an hour, and just the comparison. Like, we think we know how fast they're going, but when you put it to like real life versus them, it's absolutely insane. So take a look, and then we're going to talk about Kyle Petty speaking on Carson Hocevar.
Capture the illusion of speed. So we took our convertible out for a cruise on the interstate, running along at 55 miles an hour. Of course, we all know that we're passed occasionally by someone going 65 to 70 miles an hour, some 10 to 15 miles an hour faster. The same thing happens on the racetrack. With our in-car cameras, they show you that one car running along at 190 miles an hour is passed by a car going 200 miles an hour, but that doesn't really give you the true feeling of speed. So let's take a little spin around the Daytona International Speedway, get our car up to 55 miles an hour, and let Terry Labonte's Oldsmobile come by at over 200 miles an hour.
Such an awesome comparison when you look at it. It's always fun to just remember how fast those guys are really going. And again, Tyler says going to the truck race on Friday. It's going to be a great week. I'm so pumped for the week that is ahead of us with race week, with the Daytona 500. And again, that truck race is going to be absolutely stacked with top-tier drivers, exciting drivers. Again, Cletus McFarland, he's set to qualify still. I believe he's got a pass that he has to overcome. And then, of course, Travis Pastrana, Tony Stewart. And not to mention, we just had spoiler alert, if you guys haven't finished watching Race for the Seat Ram, if you guys watched that, if you haven't seen it yet, pause before I say it. Okay? Mini Tyrell was your champion. So we'll be able to see Mini Tyrell alongside those other guys in the truck series on Friday. So very exciting for him. Congratulations to Mini. He was my favorite when the thing started. That was kind of who I was like appealed to. I was like, this guy gets it. I like his swagger, like his aura, and he was good at it. I like the twins too. They were cool cats as well. But this I like the idea of the series. I think they could probably try to clean it up a little bit ultimately, but I had fun watching it nonetheless. Now let's talk about this. So Kyle Petty spoke about Carson Hocevar. And I got an interesting thought about this. I'll play the clip and then I'll give my opinion about it here after this.
Other drivers, you can whine about it. You can complain about him. He does this. He does that. He got into my door a little bit and he moved me out of the way. He's going to be there. He's going to race you and he's going to beat you at some point in time. So get used to it.
You hear whine about it? I love it. So here's what fires me up about this. Junior has come out and been very supportive of his style of racing, him being Carson Hocevar and the aggressive, and I said this before he did, but compared him to his dad, right? He's like a mini intimidator. Just he wrecks cats off the track, not really too concerned about your feelings or your opinions about it, very vocal about not caring about what you have to say about it. And we kind of got into a place for a little bit, it felt like, because Ross Chastain was kind of that bad boy that got into it, right? And wasn't afraid to bump your door and kind of took a lot of flack for it and almost, I would say, got, sucked in to the core at hand and was more concerned about like, hey, let's be accepted by everybody, where Carson just does not give a damn. And I love the fact that the old drivers, your old heads of the group, are being vocal, because typically your old heads are like, he's got to get in line, he's got to do this, right? That's typically how those things go. But these guys, like, we love it because it reminds them of somebody that they loved and that they enjoyed watching. And from a fan's perspective, maybe the drivers don't like it. Like he said, get over it. It is what it is. That's why I love Carson Hocevar. He's must-watch TV. And I was concerned with how aggressive he was last year, how vocal a lot of the drivers were, one being Blaney, of course, his love relationship with Ricky Stenhouse. Those were fun to watch. I was concerned that Carson Hocevar would turn it down. I hope that he cranks it up. Like, continue to be you. Don't adjust. Don't try to conform into this group. It's what we call them, the Backstreet Boys, right? Don't try to conform into that group. Go be you. That's what's got you to this point. And I love that he's getting backing, again, from the old heads of the group, because it's showing that, hey, you are doing the right thing. I'm sick of this everybody, we're all friends bullcrap, and to kind of get into your lane and let's all work to. No, hell no. Race his ass off the track. Go get yourself a W and go get after it. So that had me fired up seeing Kyle Petty talk about it. Of course, Junior did it as well. So, Mama, hey, welcome to the show. Quick little pop-up show for the race week. Again, we've got a week out until the Daytona 500. Of course, the Super Bowl is tonight. I am very excited for the week to come. We've got qualifying happening over the next couple of days. From Wednesday to basically Sunday, we'll have a jam-packed, whether it's ARCA race, truck races, qualifyings, O'Reilly's, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to keep up with it, hear what's going on, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, turn the bell on in case we do go live. You don't want to miss it. But I do appreciate y'all, as always, tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, baby.